Hello YouTube, and this is Robert with Super Galactic Geek Review, and we've got another graphic novel review for you today. Now this one's pretty cool. This is actually one of the older ones, but I'm not going to do this as a Way Back Wednesday. What I am going to do this is just a regular review because I would like everybody to learn a little bit about this novel. This is the Marvel graphic novel number 5, X-Men, God Loves, Man Kills. Now, I don't know how many of you have seen the X-Men 2 movie. If you haven't, you need to go out and watch it. Where they got 95% of the stuff from the movie was from this novel right here. It goes into details. There's stuff that you will not see in the movie that's in this novel. So if you want to get the novel, read it, you want to go check out the movie, compare the two, do it. I recommend it. It's a really great read. And it'd be pretty cool to watch the movie right after reading it, you know. I have to say, I wouldn't recommend this for young kids because it does get into some graphical details. There is some language in here. They do address some racial issues in here. They also address issues of people being stereotyped and like, you know, regular mankind against mutant and stuff like that. But I gotta say, even with all that, it is an absolutely amazing novel. Now this thing was released, and let me pull it around here where we can look at the date. It was released in 1982. And so I gotta say, the beginning part, though, is one reason why I would not let children read this. Because right here in the beginning, you see these two little kids. They're trying to run away and you see as they try to run away, somebody's tracking them down, and they shoot the one kid in the back. I wouldn't want my kid to read something like that. I'm sure you as parents wouldn't want your kid reading that either. They end up killing off both kids right at the beginning of the book. 2 kids get killed in the beginning of the book. And it's very graphical. They string the kids up on a playground swing with mutant written across their chest. And that's why I said I would not recommend this for children. I would not. However, as an adult, I would read this without a problem. Okay? So, that being said, with all the amazing artwork, they do have a bad habit in this novel, and it reminds me of the 1980s. They did this a lot in a lot of the comic books back then. They would draw the characters so small on the face, on the page, their face would be distorted. You couldn't make out their facial features and stuff like that. Or they would deliberately distort a picture and fade it out in a different color. I'm not a real big fan of that. I'm a huge art fan. I want to see the graphics. I want to see the details in the face. I want to see the anguish in the face. I want to see the face features when they're happy. I want to see all that. I want that detail. I want that feeling that the character's coming off the page at me. With that being said, I am going to have to lower the review points because of there's not a whole lot of that in here. You're getting a bunch of little small pictures. Now this thing is really a lot to read, and there's a lot of character information in here. So I definitely liked it. Don't get me wrong, I liked it a lot. I just wish we could get some of the Marvel group to possibly redo this book with current artwork standards that we have now, to be able to detail it. Give you the character features. Not make the panels so small. Make them a little bigger where you can actually see the anguish on the characters' faces when they're facing, you know, the characters. Like when Magneto at the beginning finds these 2 children dead. I don't want to see like a grainy, dark picture of him looking at them. What I want to see is I want to hear what the character's portraying on the page. I want to see that. I want to see the anguish in his face. I want to see him upset. I want to see him reach out to the X-Men to stop this endless slaughter of mutant kind. I would much rather have somebody redo this book of current day Marvel artists, redo this book and illustrate it with passion and make the characters come alive. Did I dislike this? No, I absolutely love this book. This book is amazing. I would recommend it to my friends. I would. So, on a geek review, on 1 geek glass to 10 geek glasses, I'm going to go ahead and give this a 7 because the artwork failed the book itself. But you've got to remember, it was 1982. If they redid this story in a new graphic novel for nowadays, it would probably hit a 10 because it would be that awesome. So, one other thing, YouTube. Normally I tell you, my little line at the end, but we're going to hold on that a minute. I'd like for you as YouTube, do me a favor. Go get your friends to subscribe to my channel. Tell them about what we do here. Tell them, we review comic books, we review movies, we review video games. Tell them that we also do subscription boxes, and tell them that we are going to be trying to do a box, it's going to go at the end of this year, a collector's box that they can go ahead and try to subscribe to win. And it's a bunch of duplicates that I've gotten over the years since a lot of the subscription boxes. There's going to be comic book, Funko Pops, all sorts of stuff in this. So definitely tell your friends about it. Tell them to come and subscribe. And now YouTube, don't forget to click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And be proud to be a geek.